I've never seen so much snow before in my life. You must have had at least 3 feet here, but it did melt in a hurry. And with the sun coming out, why, tomorrow we should go swimming, I think.
Well, tell us about that snowfall.
The snowfall. Well, first the wind was blowing, and then it suddenly quieted down, and the snow just kept falling. One hit me on the head and stunned me for a second there, but I did recover enough to enjoy the beautiful scenery.
Well, let's take a look at that scenery. Show us around.
Show us around the scenery? Well, we have here the snow, which is beautiful, which is covering the dirty old street. It's a shame to drive on it and ruin it because it looks so much better now. And I think you better move because there's a car coming behind you.
We'll be right.
And I would take off my hat, but and I mentioned before that the snowflake hit me on the head and stunned me. I've got quite a welt back there, and so I'm kind of hiding it.
So it was heavy snow, in other words?
It was heavy, and so I have to just pardon the hat, but just to cover up the bruise I received.
Uh-huh. So were you taken to the hospital for that?
No, I didn't go. The average person probably would go to the hospital, but being as strong as I am, I just recovered, and being the macho type, it didn't affect me that much.
Now, did you think when you heard that there was snow in the forecast that you would actually get hit by heavy snow? I mean, did you think it could happen to you?
No, I've heard of that happening to other people, but as usual, it could never happen to me, but you learn the hard way sometimes.
Uh-huh. So what kind of precautions do you recommend to people who might venture out in the snow?
I've considered marketing a snow helmet. And make it very slippery so when the snow does hit you on the head, it'll slide right off with a minimum impact.
Would that work for hail?
Yes, it would, yes. Both, and it's now negotiating to manufacture something like that.
Now, so you didn't go to the hospital for this?
No, I did not.
No. Do you think, as a matter of course, people should get medication and seek professional treatment when that happens?
Probably would be wise, but I kind of shy away from it, and I've been lucky so far.
Mm-hmm. Now, show us how you were standing when the snow came on you.
I was just, I think probably just with my arms folded, agape, looking at the beautiful scenery, and when all of a sudden I felt this impact on my head.
Now, what if you were at a football game or something?
Well,
what would you do? Would you just run for cover, or?
Well, you know, I've never experienced that. That's not something that you really think about. This is just something that does happen, and it's not something that you really plan for any eventuality of that sort.
Well, what do you suppose would be the best course of action then? Let's say you're sitting at RFK and the snow begins falling heavily. There's that hazard. What do you do?
Well, what I would recommend to make sure it doesn't happen again is to avail yourself of one of the snow helmets I've talked about to make sure you're well protected.
So when are they going to be on the market?
Probably about a month or so. We'll have some on the market, and then depending upon the reception we get, we'll work on the distribution.
And what is the snow helmet made out of? What kind of material?
Well, I hate to divulge that information right now because we are still developing it, and I would like to get it on the market first.
All right, good enough. Well, let's take a look around the scenery here and see just how much snow we did get. Let's see, there's the Berta residence. Was that in danger of being attacked by that heavy snowfall last night?
I did. It did cross my mind, I should say, but when I got hit. But I really wasn't thinking too clearly about anything else. I was concerned about myself for a second there and make sure that I wasn't disabled in any way or form.
Oh, okay. Well, the skies are sure blue. Hard to imagine that there was all that snow.
It's really nice, but this kind of reminds me a little bit of Colorado when the snow, you get 3-4 feet of snow and in very short order it disappeared. It's not like the old Chicago days when it snowed. It's stayed around for about a month or so.
Well, I guess that about does it from here. So thanks for the stories about the snow. We'll keep it all in mind.
You're certainly welcome, sir.